So today I'm going to be cleaning up my mess of a room a little bit, and part of that is going to be organizing my bookshelf. Now these are all the books that I've read mostly. I think I've read most of these and want to keep, but there's a few books, more than a few, I'll be honest, there's more than a few books that I have to sort through, get rid of, that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys all the books that I have, and we're going to sort through them together. So here is my stack, and I have so many books. It is a complete and utter mess, I would say. I have maybe 30 books or so that I'm going to, these are ones I haven't even read. I'm going to go through them, organize them for a keep pile, and then organize them for a sell pile, like a trade-in pile, because one of my local bookstores, they allow trade-ins. So I'm going to trade some in that I feel like I'm never going to read, so I may as well get rid of them. And let's get started. Okay, so the first one is Ready or Not 150 plus Make Ahead, Makeover, and Make Now recipes by Nom Nom Paleo. And this is going to be a keep because I really like the recipes that they have in here. There's a few that I've like bookmarked and stuff like that. Like, they're just really good, I think. Like, they have like photos for everything, different options, stuff like that. Like, what have I bookmarked? Ooh, bacon wrapped chicken with lemon date sauce, buffalo cauliflower things, like pretty good. So these are my little bookmarks of recipes that I want to make in here. And I think this is, yeah, this is definitely a keep for me. Next is volumes 2 and 3 of Snot Girl, which I'm going to keep because Snot Girl is one of my favorite comics. It's a little bit creepy. It's by the same author of Scott Pilgrim, but just has a different artist. It's like a little bit creepy, a little bit interesting. I like it quite a bit. So these are a keep. And plus they were only like $5 each because I got them at the thrift. So like, keep. Oh my god, guys, this is bad. I'm like gonna end up keeping everything. Okay, next is Well-Fed Weeknights, Complete Paleo Meals in 45 minutes or less. This is what I need, but it's like, am I really going to make all these recipes? These are more like American style recipes, I think. I might. There's like hot dogs, dan-dan noodles. Maybe there is more than just American food. Schnitzel meatballs with parsley potatoes. Okay, this is this is gonna be a keep as well. But I feel like it's okay to keep a lot of cookbooks because they're kind of like references and stuff like that, right? I don't know. Maybe this will be in the maybe pile. I'll make a maybe pile. Next is Well-Fed, like the first book. And this one has, I don't know, I feel like maybe this one I'll get rid of because it has recipes that take like longer to make and I don't have a lot of time. Like, okay, well, okay, I say that and then it's like a 10-minute long recipe. I don't have a lot of time because I work like 40 hours a week, and by the time I get home from work, I'm so tired that I just want to eat something really quick. I think this is going to be a get rid of, or not get rid of. No, yeah, I'm getting rid of it because I'm trading it in. So this will be a trade-in. This is 80 bold flavored gluten and grain-free recipes, which would be cool because I do miss having, oh, I love Kyeranjim. I do miss having Korean food like a lot because for those of you that don't know, I used to live in South Korea. I lived in Seoul and it was a lot of fun. But I feel like, how, if it's paleo, how good is it? And also like, how can you have Korean food without rice? Oh, I love miyeokguk. Oh my god, that's one of my favorites. It's a seaweed soup and it's so delicious. Oh my god. But I think these recipes just take too long to make and I'm not going to actually make a lot of these. So I think this is going to be in the trade-in pile. Yeah. Oh, bibimbap. Oh, okay. No, yeah, I don't have time to make all of these. I have like quicker recipe books. So this is going to be in the trade-in. Okay, finally we're getting away from, no, you know what? I'm gonna finish the last of the cookbooks, which is the first Nom Nom Paleo book, Food for Humans. And this one's gonna be a keep because yet again, I really love, but this one, the book is like falling apart because I got it used. I've tried the recipes in here and I really like them. I've tried this chicken salad before. But I was missing like half the ingredients and it turned out disgusting. But yeah, this one's going to be a keep because I really like her paleo meals. I think they're all really delicious and there's a big variety of them. My only negative is that I think that she uses a pressure cooker too much, and I say that because I don't own a pressure cooker. So that's just me being salty. But yeah, this book is going to be a keep. Next we have First Love, Essays on Friendship. Guys, I love me like an anthology. I love me like an essay book. I love me like a poetry book. Like, this one's so cute. This is a book. It's a bunch of essays on like female friendships, which are like, for a lot of women, their first loves. Like, oh, this is so cute. And then I got this the same time as my friend got another book, and she was like, when I finish mine, I want to read yours. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I got this at a local pop-up bookstore too during a queer market. So I'm very excited to read this. Yay, keep for sure. Guys, there's so much book. I'm subscribed to Book of the Month. I've read only 2 books of the month, and I've been subscribed for like 6 months at this point. I'm just very slow and I can't say no. They give me a selection of books and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll read it. But I definitely want to keep this one. This is Dinner for Vampires, Life on a Cult TV Show, and it's a celebrity memoir by Bethany Joy Lenz. I think that's how you say it. And I definitely want to keep this because if you don't know this about me, I love celebrity memoirs. My favorite one is Paris by Paris Hilton, but I've also read, oh my gosh, quite a few. I've read the Jeanette McCurdy one. I have read the Britney Spears one. I really like celebrity memoirs. Celebrity female memoirs, okay. We'll get that. We'll get that cleared up right away. Female celebrity memoirs. I really want to read the Mariah Carey ones. There's quite a few. Oh, and I also read the one by the actress and nurse Jackie. I don't remember her name. I didn't really like it very much. Oops. But yeah, so this is a keep. Next is another book of the month. You guys are gonna see a pattern of a lot of books of the month that I've not read. And this one is going to be a keep as well. It's a sci-fi book. It is, let me see if I can read the beginning for you guys. In the near future world addled by climate change and fully inhabited by intelligent robots called Hums, May loses her job to artificial intelligence. Desperate to resolve her family's debt and secure their future for another few months, she becomes a guinea pig in an experiment that alters her face so it cannot be recognized by surveillance. And it's kind of like cookie crazy from there. I love sci-fi books. My favorite sci-fi book is, I'll have 2. It is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep and then Annie Bot, which I love them so much. They're so good. I really highly recommend them, and I'm excited for this too. Oh, I also love Venomous Lumpsucker. I'm a big sci-fi nerd. I say as I have read like 3 sci-fi books, and I'm like, I'm a big sci-fi nerd. You know what? Screw it. I am. I'm just a keep. The Book of Witching, which is another book of the month. This was the book of the month for October, so it's like a spooky book. Ooh. By CJ Cook. It's like jumps around from present to past. 400 years separate them, 1 book binds them. This is gonna be a maybe. I got this because it's like, I love Halloween, it's my favorite holiday, and I was like really excited for like a spooky book, but I'm honestly not that interested in reading it. So this is gonna be a maybe. I hate giving away books that I haven't even, or getting rid of books that I haven't even read yet, but I have to be honest with myself because it's like I have no space right now and no way I'm gonna actually like get through all these books. Next is Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. I've read 1 book by her and it was horrible, 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 1 star. I've read Earthlings and I hated the content of that book, but I really enjoyed her writing style, which is why I got this book. And it's so short. It's less than 200 pages. So I feel like I could get this one done pretty quick. So this one's gonna be a keep. And again, it was like $5. So I'm like, I don't really feel too bad getting rid of it, but if it's under 200 pages, I may as well read it. It's pretty cute. Guys, we are not keeping anything. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be getting rid of these oracle cards that I got. It's not a book, but this bookstore, they accept like tarot cards and oracle cards and things like that. I got these, but I just don't really like them very much, so I'm gonna be getting rid of them. I have like 2 piles of books. I don't know which one to start with. Let's start with the ones in this bag here, because I think these are older ones. Next book is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield, which I'm very excited to read. It's about this woman who, her wife is like a marine biologist, and she goes out to do some study, and then when she comes back, she thinks that that's not her wife that came back. I think that's the plot at least. It seems really interesting. It seems kind of spooky, and it doesn't seem too long either. It seems, how many pages is it? 222. That's pretty short. I'll read this one for sure. Okay, Next is Cursed Bunny by Bora Chung, which is a collection of stories. Let's see. Oh my god, guys, I hate when books have these like uneven sides. Biggest pet peeve. I don't know if it's like a cash issue, like a money issue, but it sucks. Cursed Bunny, this is, I think, yeah, like a series of short stories. And like I said, I love anthologies, I love short stories, so this is gonna be a keep. Guys, I'm keeping like over half of these. This is bad, but I want to keep this. Next is Perfume and Pain. Her Bad Behavior Just Got Worse by Anna Dorn. Will she find success in her career? Will she ever find love? Or will she only know perfume and pain? Oh, it's like a lesbian book, guys. If there's another type of book that I keep, it is most definitely like LGBT books, because it's like I'm just interested in those stories and stuff like that. But this one is gonna be a maybe, I think. Because it's kind of long, and I'm like, I don't know, it seems kind of depressing too, so I think this is gonna be in the maybe pile. Okay, next is Snout Girl Volume 1, and this is a keep, because again, I love Snout Girl. This art is just gorgeous. Like, I love it. Like, look at it! Like, it's so cute. So this is definitely a keep, because I have the other 2 volumes as well, so keep, keep, keep. Next is a book of the month that I just got, which is The Pairing. Oh, can you see this? No, you can't. There we go. Sorry, my setups for filming are still, I'm still getting used to it. This is The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. This is my December book of the month because I didn't really like any of the December book of the month picks. So I chose this, but I'm kind of like, I don't care, which is bad. This will be a maybe, I think, just because it's like, I don't know, it's so big and I'm like just such a slow reader, but I've heard good things about this book, so this is gonna be a maybe. Okay, and also I think I'm gonna get rid of this book because I think for me it's just, I have so many other books to read instead. Next is Blue Sisters by Coco Malors, and this book I read maybe like 100 pages of it or something like that, and I'm going to DNF it, which is did not finish it. I'm just not that really interested in it. It's like the story of like 4 different sisters who their second youngest sister ended up passing away, and it's about like grief and moving on and family, and I'm just like, normally I love stories about sisters, like I really liked My Sister the Serial Killer, but I'm just not that interested in this story, so this is going to be a giveaway. Okay, if you notice the angle or the lighting looking a little bit different, it's because I went to go hang out with my sister, so I had to leave for a bit, but I'm back now, and we're going to continue. Okay, we'll start over here. This is You Will Be Able to Knit by the End of This Book by Rosie Fletcher. I don't like this book. I don't like the diagrams. I don't like the projects. I used it for like 1 or 2 projects, maybe 3, and then I just got sick of it, so this is definitely going away. Next is Ninth House, which is a very, very popular book. It's by Leigh Bardugo. She wrote 6 of Crows. She wrote Shadow and Bone. She wrote like a lot of different books. I just couldn't get into this book, and it sucks because 3 of my friends all gave it like a 5-star rating, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. I really wish I could, but I tried so often, and at this point I took such a long break from reading it that I would have to like reread it again, like start to get to where I was, and I just don't have the energy for that. So this is going to be in the giveaway pile. Next is Cowboy Tough by Joanne Kennedy. Being a cowboy is all he knows. Bronc Buster Mac Boyd can ride a wild stallion to a standstill, but he can't say no when his family prevails on him to come home and help the ranch. The last person he expects to find there is high-class Easterner like Cat Crandall. I love cheesy romance books. Whatever, don't judge. But this one I'm just not really in the mood to read. I've had it for like a year or something and I just never picked it up. So this one is going into the giveaway / trade-in pile. This is How You Lose the Time War, which is, oh my god, I also hate it when books do this thing where like the cover is shorter than the next, where the rest of the books. Like, I hate this. The book authors, you need to fight back if your editor tries to get you to do this, or your publisher. Fight back. This book seems pretty good. It's like sci-fi, I think, like that, and it's pretty short, so I'm going to keep it. My friend also has it, so we're going to do a buddy read together. Next is House of Hunger, which it's like a vampire book. And I love vampires. You guys know I love Vampire the Masquerade. I love Twilight. So I'm going to keep this book just because I think my friend wants to do a buddy read for this one as well. Next is Sorry Bro, which is a romance novel. It's about this girl who's Armenian, and I believe her mom tries to set her up with a bunch of different guys, but then she ends up falling in love with a girl. And so it seems pretty good, and I love the cover. It's so pretty. Love. So I'm gonna keep this one. Guys, this is not being very successful so far. Okay, next is I Guess I Live Here Now, which is about some girl that ends up moving to Seoul, South Korea, which is why I picked it up, because I used to live in Seoul and I was kind of interested in this, but I just have not picked this up since buying it in the first place, so I'm just going to trade this one in. My friend gave me this one, which is A Fate Inked in Blood. It was her book of the month. This is before I had book of the month. I'm not really interested in this. I think she owns it, and I think maybe she wants to do a buddy read, but I'm just not interested, especially because it's like part of a duology, and I just don't have the patience right now for series or things like that. So this one is going to go to the trade away pile. The next book is The Chained, Last of the Gargoyles, book 1. And my friend and I got this when we went to a convention, and I think it's signed by the author. Yes, Find Your Own Destiny. I don't know, I love it when authors sign books. I think it's cute. I'm going to keep this because my friend and I are going to do a buddy read on it. We're not going to read the rest of the series, so it may as well be a solo book. Next is Vampire Blood Drive, which I've already read and I didn't really like it. I don't know. The art was just so-so for like my personal taste, but it's cute. It's another vampire story, but I'm going to be getting rid of this one. Okay, this next one is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. It's a book of the month from when I first started book of the month. And I really, really want to read this one, but it's like 600 pages or something like that, but I really want to read it. It's about a girl that goes missing, and it seems really, really interesting, and I've heard a lot of good reviews on it, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Oh my god. Next is Seth's Door, which is a book my friend saw at some like random bookstore when she was traveling in Texas. A time travel romance of love and danger, friendship and heartbreak. It's like this like time traveling cowboy. Guys, I love cowboys. Sue me, I love cowboys. And I'm keeping this because my friend got it for me. She like specially went to go find this like specific cover for me. It's just so thick, so I'll get to it eventually. So I'm keeping this. Next is Deadly Liaisons at Sea, The Relic Stones, book 1. My friend and I, we like to go to local conventions and get a book that we're gonna buddy read. Here's the author, very cute. It's definitely like an indie book. This text is so tiny, so pray for me, but I'm gonna keep this one as well because my friend and I are doing a buddy read. Next is The Annotated Mona Lisa, which is a crash course in art history from prehistoric to present. I got this one when I was studying for my Praxis art exam. It's pretty cool. It just goes over a lot of art history, exactly from prehistoric to modern, right? To the present, right? I like this book, but I just don't see myself picking up and reading it, and I feel like someone else would get a lot more use out of it. So I'm going to be giving this one away. And that's it. So, oh my god, maybe I should go through my maybes. Okay. I think I'm complete paleo meals in 45 minutes or less. I'm going to get rid of this. The Book of Witching, I'm going to get rid of this. And then the pairing, I'm gonna get rid of this too. So there we go. I'm going to show you guys what we've managed to organize. Have it. Thank you guys for watching me sort this. I'm really excited to get rid of some of these and clear up more space on my shelf for this. Thank you. Bye bye.